Welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are making Jamaican veggie patties. It's a very easy recipe with not a lot of ingredients. So go and grab your ingredients and follow along with me. And let's do this. So let's look at our ingredients. I have my sifted flour, and I have here my veggies, mixed vegetable, carrot, cabbage, bell pepper, and some onions. And we're gonna start by making the dough. So to my flour, I'm adding a little salt, and I'm adding my turmeric. You can add the amount depending on the color that you want. I don't think I want it too yellow. And you could also use curry. And I'm gonna mix that up. The flour, the turmeric, and the salt. And remember, it's veggie patties, so we don't want it to be too yellow. So after we mix our turmeric, our flour, and a little bit of salt, then we're going to add some butter. So we cut our butter in small pieces, and then we're gonna mix it until it flakes. So we'll go ahead and mix that until it flakes. Now the flour is very crumbly. The butter is mixed in well. Give it that crumbly look. And this is what is gonna give the crust of your patty that flaky look that it should have. And now we're gonna make the dough. You can use milk or water, but I'm gonna be using water. So I'm gonna go and wash my hands again and start making the dough. So I'm gonna add my water a little bit at a time. Remember, you can use water or you can use milk. And I'm gonna start out with the spoon. So you're just gonna add enough water to make it into a dough. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna be starting with my hand. So this is my dough. I'm gonna roll it into a ball or a disc like shape, and then I'm gonna wrap it up with cling wrap, and I'm gonna put it into the refrigerator for about 1 hour. And during that hour we're going to make the filling, which is the vegetable. So this is it. Now I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for about 1 hour. So I'm heating my pan on medium to high temperature, and I'm going to add my onion. Medium temperature. So we just get this soft now. and not burned. And that's the onion. And then because we're making a filling, we're going to be using this little garlic and ginger paste that I made, instead of using the fresh ginger and the fresh garlic. Just make the garlic paste with garlic ginger paste with a little garlic powder and ginger powder and a little bit of oil to give it that paste. So we allow that to soften up a little bit. Okay, and even though it's not fresh garlic, we're still getting that nice aroma. And I'm also going to be adding some Scotch bonnet pepper, which I minced. This is totally optional. Optional. If you do not agree with pepper, you could leave that out, or you could use some other kind of pepper. But it was just a small piece of Scotch bonnet pepper and I minced it. And now I'm going to add my veggies. My garlic, the bell pepper, and we have the mixed vegetables. And we're going to add the carrot. Okay, 6, very good. And now you're going to make sure that you season this. You use your favorite seasoning. I'm going to be using my vegetable seasoning. And you taste to see if you might need a little bit more salt or any other seasoning that you need to add to get it to your desired taste. And I'm also going to be adding a little bit more garlic, garlic pepper. This is a little bit of garlic pepper, not too much. Remember, pepper is optional or to taste. We want to make sure that we enjoy our food. That means we don't want it too peppery. And then I'm gonna cover that, lower the heat, cover it, and allow it to soften up. Okay, this is good. So what we're going to do now, we're going to remove it from the heat and allow it to cool down. And now we're going to go back to the dough. So we're going to take it out of the wrap. And now we're going to divide it. Let's see if we can let's try 3. And then okay, 4. So let's start with 1. This one. I'll make sure everything is clean. And we are gonna roll it. We're trying to get it to about a 6-inch in diameter circle. This is my circle that I'm going to be using. Okay. Roll this out a little bit more. Okay, now let's see if our circle, okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we have our circle, and what we're gonna do, we're just gonna pinch off the edges. And once that is done, so we get our circle, we're gonna brush around the edges with water. Just brush around the edges. And then I'm gonna add my filling. And so I've added my filling, and now I'm gonna fold it over. Okay, fold it over. Make sure the filling is not too close to the edge. And now we're gonna crimp the edges with a fork. So we crimp the edges with a fork, and then we're gonna pierce the middle with the fork. Just pierce the middle. And then we're gonna put a little butter on the top. And then we're going to place this on a lightly oiled baking sheet or a baking pan. And it is ready for the oven. So I'm gonna do the others and then you'll see when I'm putting them all in the oven. Now all my patties are on my baking sheet and ready to go in the oven. So I'm gonna bake in the oven for about 25 minutes or until the patties are crisp, and at about 225 to about 250 degrees. And all the measurements will be in the description and all the directions. Please remember to give this video a like by pressing the thumbs up button and share this video. And if you're on the channel for the very first time, please go ahead and press the subscribe button. Also, please remember to check out my shop and my other channel. The links are on my channel homepage. So stay tuned for 25 minutes, around 25 minutes or so, or until the patties are crispy. Stay tuned. And our veggie patties are all done. All done. Enjoy! Crispy veggie patties. See you in the next video.